Hi, I'm Kim Goya, and I'm so glad you're joining me here for Yoga with Meditation Mutha. Sometimes when there's a lot going on in your world, maybe things are feeling a little overwhelming, one of the best things you can do is focus on self-care. So this practice is a Yin style practice where we will be focusing on really loving and nurturing ourselves. So let's get started.
Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
So we're going to start just by allowing ourselves to settle in. You can relax your hands on your knees or in your lap. Gently close your eyes and start to bring in the breath a little more fully. Expanding the inhale, extending the exhale. And just allowing your shoulders to surrender away from the ears. And tuning in to how your body feels today. And where your mind is at. And allowing for a little bit of grace with no judgment, just noticing how you are arriving on this planet in this moment. And gently open the eyes, and we're just going to start to move the body a little to warm up. So leaning forward, take your body all the way around in one direction, leading from hip to hip in a circular motion. Good, just stirring, like I like to call it stirring the pot. We're just stirring the hips, so just moving around. Allowing if there's any emotions within the body that are stored in the hips, just to be acknowledged and released. Good, one more time around in this direction. And let's take it in the opposite direction. So just allowing our body in a circular motion, feeling very free. Good, a few more, really gentle today with your body and your mind. And coming back to center. Good. Let's come to hands and knees. And we're going to separate the knees out nice and wide, toes come to touch, and sit back towards child's pose. If this isn't for you, you can put a pillow underneath your knees or underneath your forehead. Relax the elbows all the way down. Forehead comes to the earth. Seat moves towards the heels. And just relax the arms. So close your eyes. Allowing your third eye in between the brow point to connect with the earth. And as we inhale, expanding the back body. And on an exhale, just surrendering, feeling fully supported by Mother Earth. Do that a few times, really directing the breath into the back body. And exhale, softening the chest. Good, let's do it again. Two more times like that. Excellent, and coming back to hands and knees. We're going to take the left hand and sweep it underneath the right arm and come to the outer edge of that left ear. Plant your right hand on the earth. You can even wrap that hand to your low back and then sink your chest, rolling that right shoulder open. This is a gentle twist to wring out any emotions. So just allowing your breath to fill up the lungs, all the organs. And on an exhale, surrendering, just letting go. We'll do that a few more times. Good. Slowly unwrap that right arm, come back to hands and knees and pause for a moment. Noticing any energy shift, you can just relax your chest and neck and the back of the head. Let's try the other side. So right arm comes underneath. We'll come to the outer edge of the right ear. Plant the left hand. Close the eyes. Maybe wrap that left hand around the back. Good. Sink your chest more towards the earth. Soften the belly with every exhale. Just letting go of any tension. Just take a few nice, long, slow breaths here. Good. Slowly unwind. We're going to sweep our legs through and come to seated. Letting the legs come forward, sitting up nice and tall. Rock from side to side. Move the flesh of the bottom out of the way so that we're sitting on the sits bones. We're going to bend that left knee, grab onto the left knee, sit up nice and tall. And again, reach back behind, look over the back shoulder. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Wringing out anything that no longer serves you in this moment. Just really nourishing your body. Tuning into what you need today. Keep your upper body where it is. Look over the front shoulder. Good. So sometimes when we're feeling a little off, we can feel tension in our cervical spine. So we're going to start to move the chin around in one direction, opening up the cervical spine. So if you feel any stiffness or tension, just really relaxing into it, letting it go. And opposite direction. Good. Slowly unwind, come back to center, and then extend the leg. Let's do the same thing. Right knee comes up, sit up nice and tall, give yourself a hug. Keep your left hand here, reach your right hand back, look over the back shoulder. Good, and just stay here for a moment. Take a few breaths here. And then look over the front shoulder. Start to draw circles with the chin in one direction. Again, opening up the cervical spine. And other direction. And coming back to center, slowly unwind, extend both legs, pause for a moment. And we're going to scoot our bodies up, bend the knees, come to the center of the mat and slowly lower yourself down. Hug your knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice, nourishing hug. And then rock from side to side. So rocking can be very soothing. Can help to calm the nervous system. So just rocking from side to side for a moment. Good. Coming all the way to the outer edge of the hip, massaging that area, your SI joint. And coming back to center. And we're going to keep the knees together. You can bring your hands on your knees. And we're going to lean over towards the left side. So we're on the outer edge of the left hip. And then feel like both knees are one. We're just going to take it around in a circle. On the outer edge of that left hip. Yeah, just that rocking motion again. And one more time around. And coming back to center. Again, we're working with the hips. That's where we hold a lot of emotion. So we're going to lean over to the right side this time and allow the knees to come together, moving in a circle in one direction. Continue to breathe. It's really soothing. And coming back to center. Let's hug the knees into the chest. You can bring the knees out wider now and then maybe grab onto the shins or ankles if that suits you. So you can stay here if this is more comfortable, or you can keep the knees bent and just bring the feet up towards the sky and happy baby. So again, we're going to be doing that rocking motion back and forth. So there's a reason why we rock babies. That movement helps to turn on the parasympathetic nervous system, and it's very soothing. So we're doing that same thing for ourselves, just treating ourselves with loving kindness. Not every day is perfect. Life is a little bit of a roller coaster, and so just tuning in to some self-care is so important. Instead of pushing through and moving on and trying to accomplish all the tasks when you're not feeling quite right, maybe pausing for a moment and just doing this gentle practice or something else that is calming for you. Come back to center, bend the knees, bring the knees towards each other. We're going to extend the legs all the way down to the bottom of that mat. And then arms come along your side, palms face up, and just close the eyes. We'll be here for 1 minute in Shavasana, our final resting pose. And just visualizing a very heavy weighted blanket that's laid on top of you. Feeling super grounded, protected, and comforted. Just a few more breaths here. Good. We're going to hug the knees into the chest one more time. Roll over to one side. In a fetal position, you can rest your head on your arm, close the eyes, and pause again. Feeling fully protected, cared for, and loved. Let's push into the hands. We'll make our way all the way up to seated. And we're going to take our left hand and grab onto the right shoulder, and our right hand grab onto the left shoulder. Close the eyes and just give yourself a little squeeze, maybe rocking side to side, whatever feels good for your body. And just knowing how it feels to give some attention and love to yourself. So very important. And we'll take one nice long breath in here. Exhale out the mouth. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow the mind to yourself. And just honoring that you showed up today to take just a few minutes out of your busy schedule to acknowledge that you need and deserve a little self-care. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Kim Goyette, your Meditation Mother. If you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yoga with Meditation Mother and drop a comment. Let me know how you're feeling after this class. If you want to learn about yoga retreats happening all around the world, then check out my website at www.meditationmutha.com. Thanks so much. See you next time.